your question is if a thermal system meets efficiency requirements needed by a customer, is it worth continuing to optimize performance if possible?
My name is Rishan. My question is, if a thermal system meets the efficiency requirements needed by a customer, is it worth continuing to optimize performance if possible? And my answer is yes and no. And the reason why I said no is because first, it requires a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of effort for a company to keep optimizing a already finished project. So that means we need to put extra force, extra people, and spend extra hours on the same project that we were finished, and just too much waste for time because we have like other projects going on in this company. So that's why I think for the company's benefit, I think it's better to possibly finish early as possible so we can move on to the next project. The reason I say yes is because mechanical engineering is like about upgrading equipments and increase the overall efficiency of any whatever. But so if the customer like they want this level and we meet that level, and I think it's always best to keep upgrading it because that saves more. If the system is more upgraded, that means in the future we can save more energy. We can decrease the cost so we can be more cost efficient. So that's why some upgrading might be helpful too. So that's why I think my answer is yes and no.
Nice. And then do you think over-optimization can ever hurt the reliability or flexibility of a system?
I don't think so. I think because if we keep upgrading a system or a process, I think we have to make sure like everything is still functioning. Like our main functions are still workable, and so that's why like we can just based on that like keep upgrading it with a working system. So I think if we over upgraded it, but I think it will still work, and I think it's still useful.
I agree.